Okay, guys, the number one tool for controlling your anxiety is your breath. Now, Dr. Weil, I remember he wrote a great book called 8 Weeks to Optimum Health, an old book, a book I read over 10 years ago, must read. 8 Weeks to Optimum Health. Phenomenal book. I'm sure he has an updated version. Actually, I have to look that up. Actually, I haven't read any of his material in a long time. He says something really interesting that many great thinkers have said. I'm just paraphrasing him. He says, look at your breath. Your breath is both conscious and unconscious. So sometimes you're breathing unconsciously. And sometimes you take direct control and conscious control of your breath. So if I want to do rapid breathing, I can command my diaphragm to go into rapid breathing. If I want to play a video game and I totally forget about breathing, my breathing will take care of itself. My brain will run a program and that breathing will happen. When I'm sleeping, I don't have to think, hey, don't forget to breathe. No, it's all taken care of, guys. Of course. It's automated and it could be under your manual control. Now he says, look, anxiety is very subconscious. I have no reason to be anxious. I'm sitting in a board meeting and I'm anxious. Why am I anxious? Maybe there's a root problem in, your perception of the room. But how do I manage this anxiety? So of course, if we wanted to discover that root problem, we'd have to get really psychological. We have to lay down on the couch and start talking about your childhood. We have to get Freudian on you. But we're not going to go that deep. We just want to alleviate the symptoms. How do we do it? Well, Dr. Weil says, well, you have to practice breathing. You could be a white belt in breathing and you can be a black belt in breathing. Guys, I'm a huge believer in breathing exercises. Okay, I do many different types of breathing exercises. And I highly recommend the Wim Hof program. Listen, I bought the program online. I thought it was really expensive for not... The program is great. But you could find that all online for free. Was what I'm trying to say. or cheaper. But his program is great. So if you can afford it, get it. Okay, the Wim Hof, follow Wim Hof. His breathing exercises are phenomenal. Now, I do different type of breathing exercises. I do the Wim Hof and many others because I've found many resources over the years. Now, if you control your breath, you control your parasympathetic system and sympathetic system. So sympathetic system is when you're agitated, you're nervous, you're in the boardroom, something's bothering you, you're not sure what it is. But you want to alleviate that system. You want to turn on your parasympathetic system. Your parasympathetic system is, when you're calm and cool, like before you go to sleep, you have to be in parasympathetic system. You can't fall asleep if you're in your sympathetic system. Parasympathetic system is like, think parachute. It stops your sympathetic system. But that's not a good way to think about it. You don't want to stop your sympathetic system. You want to turn on your parasympathetic system, they say. How do we do that? By breathing. Okay, so I'll give you guys one of my favorite breathing exercises. Let me give it to you, Rick. 1, you exhale. You exhale for 8 seconds. Not inhale, okay? We exhale. So watch. I exhale for 8 seconds. Ready? Watch this. I try to exhale everything I got in 8 seconds. I saved some because I want to talk. Okay? So exhale for 8 seconds. I got to cut it, but then you hold that exhale. You hold it as long as you can. Now remember, I was supposed to exhale all the air in 8 seconds. So it would be... Now I'm supposed to be holding my breath. So I exhaled. Exhale and hold it as comfortably as you can for as long as you can. Okay, so don't pass out here. Take it to about 85% of your holding power. The reason for that is you're going to take a deep inhalation because you exhaled so deeply and for so long. You starved your body of oxygen. When you inhale, you're going to naturally turn on the muscles that are responsible for deep inhalation. Now we're going to get the air as deep as we can in our lungs because our lungs are screaming for air right now. Now I'm going to inhale, but I'm going to inhale for 4 seconds. So that air's got to go in fast and deep. And then I'm going to hold it for another 8. So the air goes out for 8. I hold it for as long as I can. Comfortably. Then I inhale with 4, so half the time. So then it's... Then I hold it for 8. Then I exhale it for 8. Now I'm holding my exhalation for as long as I can comfortably. Let's call it 85% of my capability. Then I go through these cycles. Guys, you will get high as a kite. You don't need your recreational drugs. You don't need. Do this, you will get to different places. Now there are other exercises, breathing exercises, that'll take you to different places. The Wim Hof is a great one. He actually does it on the Rogan show with Joe Rogan, the hyperventilator one. It's great stuff. Now don't go too hard on it the first time, because you can make yourself nauseous. You can faint. You can knock yourself out, so to speak. You can really doze yourself off. You have to build to a level of expertise where something's making me feel nervous. I can control my breath and I feel calm. You have to take yourself to the black belt level. Now, how long does it take to get to the black belt level? Well, it's daily practice for 10 years. Now, I think if you get to the blue belt level, it's already huge. It's already massive, because now you have a control over your nerves. If you could take it to the purple belt level, it's massive. Like, don't be so binary. Oh, it's I take 10 years. I can't invest 10 years. Don't worry about getting to black belt. The process is going to be enjoyable. Just get to blue belt. 6 months, you're a blue belt. Actually, you know what? Think about it as 10 lessons. You're already a 1 stripe white belt. You're already better than you were before. Get to that level. And the next level is going to happen by itself. Because you get to blue belt, don't worry about getting to purple belt. Just make it part of your routine. And all of a sudden, you have this great advantage where you can calm your mind when you need to.